have an incredible opportunity to create entirely new sustainable industries, investing in nature as the true engine of our economy.
The current global crisis has disrupted every aspect of our lives, but it has also presented us with an extraordinary opportunity, a chance to reset and accelerate efforts to improve the state of our world.
Changing our current trajectory will require bold and imaginative action, together with determination and decisive leadership. In order to secure our future and to prosper, we need to evolve our economic model, putting people and planet at the heart of global value creation. If there is one critical lesson we have to learn from this crisis, we need to put nature at the heart of how we operate. We are on the verge of catalytic breakthroughs that will alter our view of what is possible and profitable within the framework of a sustainable future. We need nothing short of a paradigm shift, one that inspires action at revolutionary levels and pace. We simply cannot waste any more time. The only limit is our willingness to act. And the time to act is now.
Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play.
Now is the time to think what history would say about this crisis. And now is the time for all of us to define our own role. What is it that would make it so that history would look at this crisis as the great opportunity for reset?
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call. It is imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate, and rebalance our world. Rebalancing investment, harnessing science and technology, and advancing the transition to net zero emissions, all elements of the Great Reset, are fundamental to building the future we need.
The world's problems fit on three sides of a triangle. It's one versus many, man versus nature, and the unfortunate foundation is long-term versus short-term.
We had already income inequality that was fueling income, race, gender inequality. We have a climate emergency, which we can't walk away from. There's no doubt that the very survival of the human race requires us to act.
Any recovery stimulus should have green conditions attached to it. Energy prices should reflect real costs.
You need private sector capital, private sector ingenuity, private sector technology, and private sector capabilities to come to the party. You need enormous trust between the private sector and the public sector for this to actually work.
We have to change our economy dramatically in the next 20 or 30 years, and the next 10 years is absolutely decisive.
The recovery has to be greener than any of the previous recoveries. And in order to do that, we need to ensure that the stimulus package, including fiscal and monetary, are much greener than they were before. So we cannot waste this opportunity to ensure that the very precious money that's raised from the next generation is spent on green and low carbon.
We will now start a quite high number of task forces to look at all the different issues, and we will present all those ideas to the people assembled in Davos. But at the same time, we will make Davos very different, very open, to ensure that we do not fall back to old recipes, but that we really look at forward-oriented solutions.
Young entrepreneurs, especially from developing countries that are there and can see the right problem, can really step up and create solutions.
Finding profitable solutions to problems of the people and the planet, and we're starting to see firms move to that, and we're seeing firms that behave responsibly in that way actually doing better on conventional measures of profitability and doing better in this particular period.
We've also seen social entrepreneurs step in incredible ways. Not only has it exposed the precarious reality, but then it has also exposed the opportunity to recenter, the reset around the most vulnerable and those on the edge, where it only takes something like a pandemic or difficult circumstances to slide into poverty.
And then we need to couple that with new initiatives to equip more people with the digital skills they'll need, not just to have a tech job, but a job that is increasingly tech-enabled in almost every part of the economy. If we can empower consumers with all of this, I think we unleash this next generation to have a much broader impact more quickly.
We can never again allow our health, education, care systems to be underfunded.
We need our imagination here. Possible is being redefined each and every day right now. So the next time someone tells us that tackling climate change is either too costly or too difficult, I think we need to remind them and remind ourselves of what just is happening right now.
We not only have to demand change, but also create change.
We have to live up to the expectations which we have created, and we will do so.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Yasharallah. Peace and salutations to the Bayath that would die the house of David of elect. So you seen the videos that I played in the intro is basically a global reset. All right, and I'm gonna name this video "The Global Reset." All right, is really talking about a new world order, and that new world order is gonna consist of everybody taking an RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All right. Matter of fact, let me get Revelation 3:10. I'm not gonna make this too long. This is Revelation 3:10 because this is where we're at right now. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that hour of temptation is what these Edomites, these heathens, are displaying as the great global reset. Okay, and that great global reset is going to consist of everybody taking this, being in this. It's going to be a digital system, and everybody's going to have to be part of this digital system. All right. This is Revelation 13:15. It says, and he had power. He is talking about the elites. All right. It says that the Edomites of the elites. All right. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And we see that could very well happen through these vaccines that they get made to force upon the people. Okay. And we believe through the spirit that the vaccine is not the mark of the beast, but it's gonna lead to the mark of the beast. I mean, what? The vaccine is gonna make people docile to take the chip, and he causes all. See, causeth. These devils are gonna cause all. Why? Through this global reset, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understand and count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. And this is going to be the repercussion for taking this RFID chip. And I'm talking about, which is the mark of the beast. And I'm talking to you so-called black Spanish Americans. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth his mark. And that's talking about World War III, when all these countries are going to be pelting those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right? Especially here in America, which is Babylon, which is 200 million missiles. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So this is what it is, man. Okay? That global reset is all to bring in the mark of the beast. All right? That's all it is, man. And they're using real slick words. All right? But that was just a quick RFID chip update, just to let, just to keep the hopeful elect sharp and know what time we in, man. All right, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and they get ready to bring it in. It's already here. They're just getting ready to mandate it through this global reset. All right, so with that, I'd like to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles, Nels Goy Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Yashavala. Peace and salutations to the Bayath Dawadah. That was the David of elect. So till next time, Shalom.